Good morning, good morning, good morning, Gemini. How's everybody doing? This is for Gemini, Sun, and Rising. And we are going to look at your week ahead, the week of January 12th. What's going on with you guys? And as I shuffle and lay out the cards, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the astrological influences that are going on. First of all, on January 13th, we have the full moon in Cancer. Now, you're probably already starting to feel that this weekend. Usually you feel these effects a couple days before, a couple days after. The full moon illuminates your financial sector, prompting a review of your spending habits and your financial priorities. It's an ideal time to balance your desire for freedom with the need for financial stability. Consider how you can expand to meet your true needs without compromising security. And if you're wondering, yes, I am reading my notes that I took, because before I do each sign, I take notes on what's going on in the skies. Okay. Next we have Venus is squaring Jupiter on January 14th. This aspect may enhance your social life, bringing joy and optimism. However, be cautious of overindulging or overspending during this period. Maintaining balance is key to navigating this transit successfully. I'm seeing already a theme for you guys. One of balance. Okay. Now, moving forward, the Sun opposes Mars. That's significant as well. This alignment could bring tensions to the surface, especially related to self-expression and how others perceive your ideas. Engaging in open and honest communication can help what's the word I'm looking for? Turn down the dial a little bit on potential conflicts. Okay. Now we have Venus conjuncting Saturn on January 18th. That would be next Saturday, a week from today that this is being recorded. I'm recording this on January 11th. Now, this conjunction emphasizes the importance of commitment and responsibility in your professional life. You may feel the need to buckle down and make necessary decisions regarding your career. It's a favorable time to focus on the long-term goals and solidify your professional relationships. And I see a lot of, for you guys, Gemini, a lot of things dealing with work, career, things of that nature. Okay. Then we have also the Sun enters Aquarius on January 19th. And as the Sun moves into Aquarius, it activates your sector of higher learning and adventure. This transit encourages you to seek new experiences, expand your horizons, and embrace innovative ideas. This is an excellent period for intellectual pursuits and exploration of different perspectives. Throughout this week, it's important to balance your personal desires with external demands by staying mindful of your financial habits, communicating openly, and embracing new experiences. You can navigate the astrological influences effectively. Okay. So now, I know that was a mouthful, but I am going to go ahead and lay your cards out here. you could see this, right? Because I'm actually to the right of the reading table. Okay. Okay, let's start this off with your two oracles. You've got mountain and dolphins. What these mean? There are challenges and yet there's achievements. Playfulness and cooperation. Corporation. So this almost feels like this week you may want to incorporate a little bit of playfulness, a little bit more lightheartedness as you navigate some challenges. And if you take I'm hearing taking the higher road, the mountain that you have been climbing, almost like reaching the top, because I am definitely being drawn to that person on top of that mountain. So some of you are getting really, really close to that mountain peak, being on top of things. And you've worked really, really hard. And I feel like a time of playfulness, relaxation is in order this week. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get into your cards here. Let's go ahead and get these turned over. Ace of Pentacles. I'm trying to avoid this glare. Sometimes it's hard to avoid. The Sun. Ten of Wands. Yes, if you notice a change here, I had to put my robe on because I was getting chilled. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Under the deck, we have Temperance. And we also have the Five of Pentacles, which is drawing my attention. And the Eight of Swords. And Eight of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to stop there, or else we'll be here all day. Okay. So you can't really see the underlying cards that well. Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay. Let's dive into this. Okay, I'm kind of looking for my needle pointer. Oh, it's right in front of my face. Duh. Okay, Gemini. We're going to start here with this Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is the energy of the week. And the Ace of Pentacles offers new opportunities or receiving something or some kind of solid beginning. And this card highlights the potential for financial growth, stability, kind of like that second chance, like that fresh start that is tangible and in some physical aspect of your life, work, career, home. It sets the tone for the week, and it suggests that by stepping into a phase of grounded opportunities and steady progress towards your goals. So there is some kind of fresh start. And, you know, it kind of goes with the energy of the year, too, if you think about it. New year, new beginning, 2025. You know, I like numbers. I don't like doing math. I despise math, but I like numerology. And we are in a 9-year. Okay. What does a 9-year mean? It means it's like the consolidation and refinement. It's something coming to a completion. Okay, we're not in the 10-year. The 10-year actually goes from 10 to 1, right? That's next year. This year, if you add up 2025 Okay, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is a 9. And that 9 is coming close to that finish line. Very much in alignment with that mountain card. Getting close to the top of that mountain. Furthermore, the sun is kind of emphasizing clarity and joy. There's this opportunity that is bringing optimism and a sense of fulfillment. It's kind of reinforcing the oracle messages up here. A little bit of lightheartedness and playfulness, and kind of inviting you to embrace this time of possibility with optimism, staying positive, and there is a sense of enlightenment. And I almost, even though it's not here per se, the energy of judgment is here as far as an awakening. This feels like an opportunity of waking up and light being shed on some maybe other things here with the Ten of Wands in your challenges. It's like light being shed on the challenges and you coming up with, or a solution being presented to you. Because the Ten of Wands, it's kind of reflecting the burdens and the responsibilities that you're carrying around. And being as positioned after the sun, it suggests that while success is near, you still need to address the remaining obligations and ensure that they're not overwhelmed. And make sure you're not overwhelmed and that you're not taking on too much. And this card directly ties to the mountain oracle message, symbolizing that summit is in sight, but after effort, it's still required. But after that, there's still effort required to reach that top. But as you get there, you are so close to being able to drop some of the wands and imagine being on top of the mountain and raising your hands up and the mountain breeze blowing through your hair and just that that energy, that adrenaline, that feeling of the wind blowing in your face, that sense of freedom. And that's what I'm getting, a sense of freedom. You are so, so close. Now, you are being advised to be diligent and patient and be persistent. Don't give up. Don't drop the wand yet because you are really, really close. Some of you may feel like, I see that mountain peak, but I'm so tired. I'm so worn out. I'm struggling to get those last steps in to get up to that mountaintop, the last leg of this climb. But you could see that mountain peak. It's in sight. And it's like you're so close to being able to give up the wands, but it's slow and steady wins the race. Don't take on more than you can handle, but a steady pace without tiring yourself out. You're going to get to that mountaintop, okay? You are going to achieve those goals, and it's going to take a methodical approach. And there's an emphasis here on discipline and reliability. It reinforces the idea that consistency and practical mindset will lead to the rewards in the end. Okay, now, what's coming up towards the end of the week? By the week's end, we have the Page of Pentacles. It's significant. There's a sense of curiosity and learning, a new endeavor. It's going back to this Ace of Pentacles here, something new. For some of you, maybe you are thinking about starting back to school again, or taking some classes, learning a new skill. If it's not in a physical classroom, maybe you're getting on YouTube and something sparks your interest and like, hey, I want to learn more about this. That might be the opportunity here. for you to learn something and put your best foot forward in a new direction. And it's that fresh opportunities. And it's time to invest in your future. This card ties back to that Ace of Pentacles, like I said. And there's a completion of a cycle, a new beginning with grounding energy and an optimistic mindset. Now, we are going to take a look at these cards here. This is what's working behind the scenes, okay? What's going on behind the scenes. These are the shadow cards, the cards from under the deck. And we do have, like I said, the Temperance, Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So, for some, there may still be, this week, a little bit of a lingering effect of some emotional disappointment or regrets. And the Temperance is about the balance. Temperance is a card of healing, harmony, patience, and yes, a little bit of moderation. It's tying back to this Ten of Wands, okay? And I feel like part of what's going on this week is an opportunity to balance out some old emotional wounds that may have kept you kind of stuck in your head or kept you trapped in some way. And the Seven of Pentacles is stating that it's speaking about that patience again. There's patience all over this spread, all over this reading. But it's also about reassessing what you've been putting your time and energy into. There's a sense of breaking free from something that was disappointing in order to restore that sense of balance. Okay, and it's promoting long-term growth and goals. It's about finding satisfaction in that growth that you've achieved while staying focused on what's coming next. These cards add an extra layer of introspection. And while the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun and the Page of Pentacles, they're echoing new beginnings and opportunities. The Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, they're kind of showing where you might still be working through some emotional baggage or mental. Is there such a word? I'm getting tongue-tied. It's like the message is coming from spirits coming so fast, my tongue's getting all twisted. Mental constraints. It's like that is the mental prison that we build for ourselves. We tell ourselves falsehoods and we even believe them. Like maybe you're telling yourself, I see the mountain, but I can't reach it. There's a sense of doubt here. Some of this emotional regret may be, I wish I would have done this sooner. Maybe I should have taken different approaches that may have left me with less challenges. But always know that these challenges are there to, almost like a mentorship, teach us something. Life is full of challenges, and those challenges are lessons. Okay? But the Seven of Pentacles is encouraging you. It encourages like a very thoughtful pause to assess your progress and make adjustments as needed. And the messages here are very clear that success is possibly within your reach, but you must acknowledge and release any of this emotional bullshit here. And I'm calling it bullshit, okay? I get through the emotional and mental bullshit too. We all do. We're human. But to release any kind of mental blocks, the Five of Cups and Eight of Swords. The methodical patience approach, the Temperance, And the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles will help you maintain balance and achieve your goals this week. And with persistence, self-reflection, and having a more optimistic mindset, you can fully embrace the joy and abundance that's awaiting you, the Sun. Okay, so my guides to you are really emphasizing the importance of patience and introspection and balance. Okay, so this week is not just external success, but internal healing and alignment. Well, that's your weekly reading here, Gemini. I certainly hope that this resonated with you. Feel free to comment below how this resonated, and I will see you next time for next week's read. And I'm telling everybody now, the last week of the month will be the monthly reads instead of weekly reads for the following month. Anyhow, I love you all, and I will see you next time.